In the dimly lit parlor of a grand but decaying Victorian mansion, a woman named Eleanor sat, her fingers trembling with anticipation as she gazed at the exquisitely wrapped gift box before her. The room was shrouded in heavy velvet curtains that blocked out the cold winter moonlight, leaving only a single flickering candle to cast eerie shadows across the walls. The crackling fire in the hearth added a hypnotic rhythm to the atmosphere, as if the very walls themselves were whispering secrets. Eleanor was a woman of delicate sensibilities, her raven-black hair cascading down her back like a waterfall of silk. Her eyes, a deep emerald green, held a trace of melancholy that had lingered since childhood. She had long been captivated by the mystique of the mansion she called home, and tonight, her enigmatic husband, Henry, had promised her the perfect gift. Henry was a man of few words, with a countenance that hinted at a hidden wellspring of thoughts and emotions. His jet-black hair was streaked with silver, and his eyes, a deep, almost disturbing shade of obsidian, held secrets that were never shared. Eleanor had always felt that there was an impenetrable darkness about him, one that both terrified and entranced her. The package before her was adorned with crimson silk ribbons and ornate bows. Eleanor carefully unwound them, the rustling sound filling the room with a tension that was palpable. Her heart raced as she lifted the lid, revealing a layer of velvet that concealed the gift within. Her breath caught in her throat when she saw what lay beneath. Nestled in the velvet was a grotesque, disturbing object, like a macabre masterpiece of Edgar Allan Poe's darkest imaginings. It was a glass globe containing a hideous, twisted creature. The creature was part human, part beast, with elongated limbs and a visage that seemed to be locked in an eternal scream of agony. It was as if someone had plucked it from the depths of a nightmare and imprisoned it within the fragile globe. Eleanor's emerald eyes widened with a mixture of awe and revulsion as she picked up the grotesque creation, her trembling fingers brushing the smooth surface of the glass. She could feel the creature's desperate, unending struggle to escape its transparent prison, its distorted face contorted in an expression of eternal torment. "Isn't it beautiful?" Henry's voice broke the silence, causing Eleanor to start. He stood in the shadows, his dark eyes gleaming with a strange intensity. "I thought you would appreciate its uniqueness, my dear." Eleanor's gaze shifted from the nightmarish figure in the globe to her husband. She could see a glint of something in his eyes, a hint of anticipation as he watched her reaction. It's unlike anything I've ever seen," she stammered, trying to mask her unease. Henry's lips curled into a faint, enigmatic smile. "It's an ancient artifact, my love, said to possess great power. Some believe it can reveal hidden truths and desires. Others say it's cursed, bringing torment to those who possess it." Eleanor's heart raced as she considered the implications of the bizarre gift. "What are we to do with it, Henry?" He stepped closer, his hand resting gently on her shoulder. "We shall discover its secrets together, my dear. It's a journey into the unknown, a testament to the depths of our love." Days turned into weeks, and Eleanor's fascination with the grotesque object only deepened. She had placed it on a small table beside her bed, and each night she would sit in the dimly lit room, gazing into the glass globe as if seeking answers in its distorted form. She had grown closer to Henry during this time, their bond strengthening as they delved into the mysteries of the artifact. As time passed, however, Eleanor began to notice changes within herself. She found herself plagued by vivid, unsettling dreams that left her waking in a cold sweat. Her reflection in the mirror seemed to shift and distort, mirroring the grotesque figure trapped in the glass globe. She became consumed by an insatiable curiosity, a hunger for knowledge that bordered on obsession. One night, as she sat alone in her chamber, Henry entered the room, his eyes filled with a strange intensity. "Eleanor, my dear," he said, "we have uncovered a truth that must remain hidden. We must destroy the artifact." Eleanor felt a pang of fear as she gazed at the object she had once found so intriguing. "But Henry, what have we discovered?" He took her hand, his grip firm but gentle. "The artifact, my love, is a reflection of our darkest desires, our most hidden secrets. It has unlocked something within us that we were never meant to know." With trembling hands, they smashed the glass globe, releasing the grotesque creature within. The moment it shattered, a scream pierced the air, a terrible cry that echoed through the mansion. Eleanor and Henry watched in horror as the creature dissolved into a cloud of dark, swirling mist, leaving them shaken and breathless. As the last vestiges of the creature disappeared, Eleanor turned to her husband, her eyes wide with realization. "Henry, what have we done?" Henry's expression was a mixture of relief and regret. "We have faced our inner demons, my love, and in doing so we have set ourselves free. But we can never speak of this again. The world is not ready for the truths we have unearthed." And so, the mansion's secrets remained hidden, buried beneath the weight of the past. Eleanor and Henry carried the knowledge of their darkest desires with them, forever bound by the enigmatic artifact that had once been the perfect gift. It was a love that had endured, a love that had been tested, and a love that had ultimately conquered the darkness that dwelled within them.